Give us brief history of your career.
I'm Coach Benitez. My career I started in Jericho All Stars, Camp Toyoyo. I played for Jericho All Stars like for 10 years. Then I moved to Post Bank, and then I moved to Sofapaka, where I quit. Unfortunately, I quit my footballing career due to a knee injury. Then after that, nikakuwa promoted to the position of a team manager. So from 2006 to 2013, I was the team manager of Sofapaka FC. Then from there, in 2008, I started my coaching career. I coached Sofapaka Academy, Huruma Cranes. I've coached Mahakama FC, Post Bank FC. I've coached Mumbi National, and finally I coached there's one team I coached. The last team I coached was I think Huruma Sports. Basically, after that I went into coaching basically in private schools. Huko ndo nikaanza coaching. That's how I've been doing my coaching in the private schools. I was in Mahakama when ilikuwa imeshukishwa kutoka Premier League, so they were in nationwide and they were not doing well, so we went there with Coach Akwana. We were there for 6 months and then we left for Post Bank because Posta Rangers, when Akwana was appointed as coach, Posta Ranger coach, then nikamfuata kule. Basically, public schools, let's say uko kwa ghetto, talent is there, but now the support is not there in terms of from the parents, from the management. But ukiangalia kwa private sector, I think in the next 15 or 20 years, the kids who are training in the private academies will be playing for the national team because wazazi wanawa support. It's an agreement between the parent and the kids. Do well in school, then whatever career you want to pursue, be it in soccer, basketball, whichever sport you want to do, I'll support. So unapata wale wachezaji, their development ni mzuri kushinda ya watoto wa ghetto. Because watoto wa public or the ghetto, yes, they have talent, but wakifika 15, 16, then wanaingilia mambo ingine, talent inakufa. That's the problem. Last year was my first Toyoyo. I think the experience was good. We had a good team. We played the 3 matches, the preliminary matches we played well. The semi-final, I think we exhausted ourselves because tulipata red card. So we played like 85 minutes with 1 man down, na tukashinda. But coming to the final now, we didn't have adequate time for recovery. I think that played into why we lost. But I believe kama tungekuwa tume have enough rest, nadhani tungeshinda hiyo finali. It's part of football, that happens. So sometimes when you're training a team, you always know you might be 1 man down. So if you're 1 man down, it means all the 10 players who are in the field are working extra hard because they know they are a man less. So I think that played into it. But tulicheza vizuri, we dominated the game against St. Louis. Now we showed our potential na tukawin hiyo game, but ilikuwa a nice experience for the players. It brought the players together, playing 1 man down.
So coach, mlichukuaje loss ya last year?
Wachezaji walichukua with a pinch of salt. Wali feel if we had adequate recovery tungeshinda. Na in terms of preparation for this year, we can only do what we can do because we don't have any control. Ni organizers wameka 1 semi-final, 9, the other one at 11. But what we've done this year ni ku beef up the squad so that we can have a depth in squad. Maybe tukicheza na hawa, we can always rotate. That's the only thing we can.
Kama Oklahoma sijui kama iko
Oh.
team kama Kansas, I'm not sure if they met this year in terms of logistics.
Yes.
So unaweza sema nini going forward? What can they do to make it better so that we can have, you know, participation, given that this is the only tournament we have a year where people come to meet?
Maybe for the organizers, they can organize where we can meet halfway, because most teams are saying Seattle is too far, the logistics are too demanding. So maybe if the organizers can find a way to work a tournament pali, at least a central area where everyone can anaweza fika, itakuwa mzuri kwa tournament, because we want every team to participate so that the tournament is challenging, so that ile team itashinda at least ina feel tumepiga ma team nzito, si hii ni half. Some teams are not there, so the it waters down the tournament. The difference hapa na mtaani wale watu tayari wanajua ball, wanajua, so they don't have the facilities and equipment mtaani zina lack, and then the management to take them to the next level. Hapa nimekuja kuona parents are more involved this side of the Pacific. Wazazi wako more involved, they are supporting their kids. Na unajua mtaani mtoto akicheza hata kama sisi when we were playing tulikuwa tunaambiwa usicheze mpira, soma. But wazazi wa huku wame understand it's like a career. Ndio kwa class una work hard, na kwa extracurriculum pia you are given an opportunity to make a life out of it. That's the difference I've seen.
Timu yako in terms of preparation ya mwaka huu, kuna mashabiki wanakuangalia wewe kama coach. What do they expect?
This is Safari. I think last year we were the defending champions. Always Safari Kingia tournament, it's going for the title. This year our preparation, tumecheza ligi ya Grapevine, and we won it. Tulicheza pia, there's a tournament we played, and then we've loaned out some players to feature in some of the tournaments, like the Nigerian one, which was regional, and that one is in our keep. In terms of managing the team, ni kujaribu tu ku find the talent that can come in to replace the one that is going out. Na hiyo pia the same thing. Hawa watoto wanakuja, wako colleges, wako kazi. So it's what works for them. But we try to be in the league kama hiyo ya Grapevine, so that tuna gel pole pole pamoja as wakijaribu kujuana na hawa veterans wanatoka. You can come to Greenox or contact me or Chairman Agrippa. We trained on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday. We are leaving on Friday night, Friday second night. Watu support, watuombe. That's all we need.
So in terms of personal development, where as a person, where would you like coaching more?
I can say hapa na coach hapa, then I take the knowledge back home, both ways, so that we can bring those kids who are good enough to watafute scholarship huku. It's a cycle. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So Dallas is one of the cities that is in a hot World Cup. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. I know in the next 4 years the soccer activity itakuwa juu. So I'm hoping the team that I'm currently training, we shall have some players going to the World Cup as ball boys, so that they can be up close and candid to see the superstars.
Are you hoping
I'm hoping that lazima kuwe na hope. Because you know our competitors ni wengi. Yes.
Okay. Huko England na support timu gani?
England mimi mtu wa Red Devils.
Na sasa umepata kocha, hakuna activity.
Tena hahitaji activity, he'll work with what we have. Then akishajua timu yake atajua area zile ana need to improve. But akipata the replacements well and good. Asipopata haezi resign, he'll work with what he have. Next season it's a transition season, but me na believe who coach vile ana work na youngsters from what he has done in Ajax. I'm hopeful. League, it will always be between Man City and Liverpool because their level is very high. So wako juu sana. La Liga Santander, I'm hoping Barcelona will come back with Xavi. But it's always Real Madrid, Atletico, the three teams. Real imejipanga, they have an experienced coach. The core of the group is okay. So there are no more changes because now we signed that midfielder. Now we signed Rudiger, so they have beefed up their squad.
Back to World Cup. Kenya, Asiasa mpira. Saizi we are out of AFCON. What can you say about it?
We need to get our house in order. That's the only way because FIFA ilisema we need a transitional committee. Ndio FIFA recognize, then in 2 years we have the election, then we'll be back on.
Sasa kama kuna watu wako mtaani wanakuwatch, tunaweza waambia nini? Hii mpira tunataka kuona hapa World Cup. It's easy to be done. It can be done. What can you tell? What message do you have?
The message goes to the managers of the football. Wana need kuchangamka because we've seen Tanzania, our neighboring, ball yao iko sawa, Uganda, Ethiopia, they are doing well, Rwanda, and Kenya was a powerhouse in East Africa. We need to go back where we belong.